Clothing the Gap and Frank Green are two businesses coming together on Wurundjeri country. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land we work on, and we pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and recognise their continuing contribution to caring for country. It always was and always will be Aboriginal land.
So we are super excited to come together today, and we're going to chat about this partnership between Frank Green and Clothing the Gap. We'll chat a little bit more about our brand and also the brand new collection that we have just released. So to start, I'm Ollie, I'm the creative lead at Frank Green, and one of the things I love is that I get to dream up and work on our creative output with an incredible team, and one of the things I'm super passionate about is telling our visual story of sustainability.
Yeah. I'm a Gunditjmara woman and a co-founder of Clothing the Gap. I've had the pleasure to work with Ollie to create some new pieces in this Frank Green Clothing the Gap collab. And I love to design pieces that create conversations and celebrate Aboriginal people and culture.
To kick off, let's chat about why we've come together, why Frank Green, why Clothing the Gap.
Look, this is something at Clothing the Gap that we've dreamed of since we started, and we love supporting local, and we're both Melbourne-based on Wurundjeri land, and this relationship, really has a focus on caring for country and our commitment to tread lightly.
When we first heard from you, it definitely just made sense immediately from a values point of view, because it's we are here at Frank Green, our mission, our core really is sustainability, and that I feel that really extends into actually caring for our country and caring for our land. So by creating products that we do, we want to eliminate single-use plastic and provide people with a really easy solution to do that, and by doing that we are actually making this land that we've been entrusted with to live on and look after a better place. So it just made so much sense.
Ollie, I couldn't agree more. We're coming together to care for country, but we can also collaborate for greater impact, and by creating statement cups that create conversations, we can also advocate for social change.
Yeah, we are super excited because we've released a collection for NAIDOC week. But before we do actually chat about that, Laura, do you want to speak to NAIDOC week and tell us a bit more about what that is?
Yeah, absolutely. So NAIDOC stands for National Aboriginal Islanders Day Observance Committee, and its origins can be traced back to the emergence of Aboriginal groups and rights in the 1920s. But today, NAIDOC is celebrated over 1 or 2 weeks, and it's a week that Aboriginal people really look forward to, and it celebrates the history and culture and achievements of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, but it's also a chance for all Australians to learn more about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture and communities.
It's so cool that we've been able to come together and actually release something for NAIDOC week, which the theme for it this year is always was, always will be. And that's really played a big part in how this product has come together.
I feel the NAIDOC theme always was, always will be was a statement in and of itself. The fact that we are on Aboriginal land and that sovereignty was never ceded. This is, I'm really proud of these products because they are statement products and cups, and they're conversation starters. And we hope that these cups not only caffeinate you and hydrate you, but empower you to have these conversations about Aboriginal community and to celebrate Aboriginal culture. They are in the colours of the Aboriginal flag too, which is one of the other reasons why I really love these as well.
And I think the other thing as well that I really love is from a printing point of view, we've had these beautifully screen printed. And when you feel them, there's a sense of texture about them and a sense of substance, and I really love that.
Yeah, and we spoke about our partnership being local, and the artwork's local too. I'm a Gunditjmara woman, and this is Victorian Aboriginal artwork that you'll see featured. I'm from the Western districts of Victoria, where they do a lot of Aboriginal artwork that's based around lines. I hand draw them, and then I think the partnership with yourself, Ollie, has really been able to transform what was a drawing on a piece of paper onto a product, and I'm really happy with how it's come out.
Yeah, what I've loved about this process is how you and I have really collaborated from deciding what sort of artwork we really wanted to be featured, and then to how the lettering was going to be arranged, despite the fact it's been the middle of a pandemic and we haven't actually been able to have face-to-face time, I think I've loved that we've still been able to collaborate and work together.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel the same way. And look, at Clothing the Gap, we wear our values on our tee all the time. And I haven't had the opportunity to work on a cup, like a canvas that's a cup. And I guess for people who aren't really, ready to walk out with their values on the tee and have a conversation with their clothes, well, we can do that with the accessory. Or if you're like myself, you can wear your cup and your matching t-shirt as well. But, you can never have too many conversations. But, I just really like the idea that, I could be wearing something cute that's not like a statement tee, but still, have an opportunity to have a conversation that's important to me when, I'm getting my daily dose of caffeine.